What is going on, YouTube? So in this video, I'm going to give you a step-by-step process on how you order a Tesla. I hope you enjoy the video. Please like, subscribe, leave a comment, and let's get into the video. So in this video, I'm going to go over the step-by-step process of ordering a Tesla, which is quite simple. I'm going to go over the models they have, the specifications, and probably find out which car is best for you. So first off, we're going to start with the Tesla Model 3. Now, the Model 3 is an entry-level model for Tesla. It is a sedan, and we're going to look at how you're going to customize the Tesla and how I'd customize my Tesla and how I'd want it. So what you're going to do first is click on Custom Order. Now, again, this is on the phone. The site's very similar. So as you see up here, there's a $7,500 federal tax credit. So new Model 3 and Model Y vehicles qualify for federal tax credit for eligible buyers. This credit amount is in effect for deliveries until March 2023. So if we click on See Details, we are going to see it's going to give you basically a breakdown of what you need to do to qualify. So your adjusted gross income limitation can't exceed $300,000 for married couples filing jointly. If you're head of household, it can't exceed $225,000. All other files are $150,000. Now, there are price caps. As you'll see, the Model 3 price cap is $55,000. The Model Y is $80,000. So let's take a look at that. So that's just to kind of give you an idea of the tax credit on the Model 3 or Model Y. So now you're going to see here, it's going to tell you the estimated delivery. Now, I'm going to be honest with you guys. If you order the car today, which is March 6th, as the recording of this video, it's saying that the estimated delivery will be March. I believe that it's defaulted so that people order it and hopefully get it by March. But there are going to be changes. I believe they're going to start happening in April. So the $7,500 may not be eligible anymore. So it'd be a good time to order the car. Hopefully you get it before March. But if you don't, you may not be eligible for the full $7,500. More of that will be coming soon. So as we look here, it says your estimated delivery date is March 23. You click on delivery options and zip code if you want to change. And now here you have the two model variants. So you're going to see that there's two tabs. There's a purchase price tab and a potential savings tab. It's going to give you an idea of what you'd save. And when I click on that, you see how the price decreases on the car. The Model 3 goes from $42,990 to $31,290. And then the performance model goes from $53,990 to $42,990. Now, what are they talking about here? So when you click on potential savings, it's basically saying that they're estimating that you're going to save the $7,500 tax credit, and on gas for 6 years you're going to save approximately $4,200, and that's where that is coming from. Okay, so go back to purchase price. So you want a Model 3 standard, right? Which is a rear-wheel drive, and it has one motor, but it gives you 272 miles of range, 140 miles per hour, top speed, and 5.80 to 60 time. So let's configure it. So now you're going to see the price down here. Vehicle price $42,990. You're going to see the white paint is included. It's free. If you add the gray paint, now it just goes up $1,000. If you add the deep blue metallic, it goes up $1,000. If you add the black, solid black, it goes up $1,500. And if you add the red multi-coat, it goes up $2,000. Okay, so pick the color you want, and then you're going to also do the wheel design. Now, again, we're doing the rear-wheel drive first. Now, you're going to see that if you order these white wheels, they cost $1,500, and then you also lose about 5 miles of range. So now your range goes from 272 miles to 267 miles. So although I'm not a huge fan of these wheels here, I prefer these. The fact that these wheels give you better range, and also it's a smaller tire. This is an 18-inch tire as opposed to the upgraded wheels, which are 19-inch tires. So the replacement cost is going to be cheaper. And I don't know if you know this or not, but these hubcaps can actually be removed, and it looks a bit of a sportier, like graphite looking wheel. Okay, so if I were to get one in this color, I probably would do this blue or white, and I would do, and then the interior as well. You have the option for the interior. You could do black or white. Black, there's no charge. White, it's a cost of $1,000. So let's look at feature details. So what does the Model 3 have? It has a glass roof, has a center display, the iPad, so 15-inch touchscreen, wireless charger, all vegan interior, advanced climate controls. And you can look at the interior features of the car. And then you also have the connectivity that you have to pay, and if you pay, you get more features. So I think you get 30-day free trial, complimentary, and then if you pay, which I believe is $9.99 a month, you get all these other features where it says premium. Okay, so now, if you wanted to change cars, let's say you wanted to do a Model 3 performance, and it tells you kind of what's included in the upgrades, right? You see it's 20-inch Ober turbine wheels, performance brakes, carbon fiber spoiler, aluminum alloy pedals. This also has a dual motor, so you're going to get a bit more range. You get a lot more performance. So 0 to 60 rather than being 5.8, it's 3.1 seconds. So if I were to get the performance, I would probably go with the red exterior with the white interior. Most people are probably going to go for the rear-wheel drive Model 3, which is the more entry level, but you don't have to go get the red. So you can go ahead and say you get the white with the white interior. That's what I'd go with. And then you can also add enhanced autopilot. So to do that, you can navigate to autopilot. It does auto lanes change for you, auto park. It's summons. So summons pretty cool. That's like if it's raining and you don't want to, let's say, go out in the rain, you know there's the app on the phone, and you would call the car and the car would come to you. The car would drive by itself to you. And then full self-driving is all the functionality of the basic autopilot and enhanced autopilot. So it looks at traffic lights and stoplights. It auto steers in the street, and that's $15,000. So let's say you don't want to do any of that. So this is the configuration we've gone with. So the only thing we've really done is added the white interior for $1,000 more. So we're at $43,990. And then what you're going to do, and it says here your design qualifies for $7,500 federal tax credit for eligible buyers. And then we've already looked at those details. So to continue to payment, you can either do several things. You can go to cash. So this is going to be your cash price if you pay for the vehicle. And doesn't matter which way you go, it's going to request $250 that is due today, which is non-refundable. That $250 gets your order started, and it secures your spot and secures the price. So if there's ever a crazy change in price, as Tesla's kind of known for, if the Model 3 goes up $3,000 tomorrow, but you've ordered it today and you put down that $250, then you have locked in the price at this price that it is today that you were to order. So if you wanted to lease the car, you click on lease. It tells you here that it's $4,500 down, 36 months, 10,000 miles. So you could lease it for $360, which is pretty great deal. The only caveat I will say is the lease on the Tesla for the Model 3s and the Model Ys, you cannot actually buy the car after lease purchase. So if, let's say, you lease the car, you love it, you put that $4,500 down, you're not going to get any of it back. You're not going to get the car. You have to give the car back. There's no way to buy it. And then if you loan the car, you're going to get 5.59 rate. This is kind of what they estimate now. That's going to be your payment, $671. Keep in mind, though, that for the lease and the loan, let me rephrase that. For the loan, the $671 does not include sales tax. So this is just a baseline. You're probably when you add tax in, it's probably going to be closer to $700. And then if you want to order it, all you do is pay with a card here with Apple Pay, or order with a card. So that's how you're basically going to order a Tesla. Now let's say we wanted to go and get look at another car, let's say look at the Model Y. You're going to do the exact same process. You're going to select the vehicle that you want, and you see here, the Model Y is 55, the Model 3 is $55,000 of the maximum for the tax credit. The Model Y was $55,000 and got upgraded a few weeks back to $80,000. So that means that now you can basically get the most expensive configuration of the Model Y, which is the Model Y Performance. It starts at $58,990, and then the most expensive paint is the $2,000 red paint, and then you get the white interior. then your price is $61,990. So you're still good to receive that $7,500 rebate or tax credit because you have not exceeded the $80,000 threshold set by the IRS for SUVs, $80,000. So if you wanted to order a Model Y, this is probably the configuration I'd go with as well. I also like the white and the blue. The blue looks pretty good as well. And these are all the performance features you get with the Model Y Performance. You get bigger wheels, you get performance brakes, get lower suspension, aluminum alloy pedals, carbon fiber, spoiler, and everything else. And then same process, you can order here, and then you can hit continue payment, and it'll ask you to pay with Apple Pay or with a card. And then if we go back, something else I wanted to show you the configuration for the Model Y is the Model Y, it has more range. So Model Y all-wheel long range has 330 miles of range. The Performance has 303 miles. So you're getting 27 miles more of range. The Performance, though, isn't as fast. But with the Model Y, you also get a 7-seat interior configuration. So you can actually sit 7 people. It's probably very tight, but you can do it. So I just wanted to show you that was available. And then let's go at the Model S. Now, I did leave a video earlier today. It's really short that I did. Kind of just went over the prices changes to the Model X and the Model Y. So now looking at the Model S and the Model X. So looking at the Model S, you'll see if you looked at yesterday compared to today, Tesla has decreased the price on the Model S and the Model S Plaid by $5,000. So the Model S was $94,990. It's now $89,990. The Model S Plaid was $114,990. Now it's $109,990. I mean, you can't beat that. $109,000 for a 0 to 60 under 2 seconds. It's pretty incredible. So yeah, there's configuration. So when you click on each specific vehicle, it's going to give you the breakdown. I myself would get the Plaid, and I would get the Plaid in this configuration, white with the white interior. And then with the Model S and X, you have an additional color, which is like a tan, like a light tan color, like a light beige kind of color. As you'll see, I'd get the white, and then you can also change steering wheel as well. You come with the standard steering wheel, or you could get a yoke, which is I think looks really cool, but I've heard that it's not the best to drive. And then you can decide to put the enhanced autopilot, full self-driving. So if we spec out the Plaid, it comes out to, actually I wouldn't get these wheels, I'd get these wheels. These wheels are $4,500. So it'd be $116,490 for the Mac Daddy pimped out Plaid, which looks amazing. And now let's look at the last car we're going to configure, which is the Model X. And the Model X has a $10,000 price decrease as of today. That's huge. But you'll see that there is obviously no tax savings or tax incentive. It's only for the Model 3 and the Model Y. But configuring the Model X, if you get the dual motor, it starts at $99,000. It was $109,000. Now the Model X Plaid was $119,000. Now it's $109,990. I'd go with the Model X Plaid, and I'd go with the white interior with the bigger wheels, with the white interior. And then it also tells you the layout. So the seating, okay, so I guess the Plaid only comes with the 6-seat layout, and I'd get the yoke steering wheel. So that comes out to $117,990. And now let's look at what payments would be like on the Model X Plaid. So if you were to pay cash, that's your cash price right there. It does not include tax. If you release a Plaid, it comes out to $1,701. If you buy it, $1,829. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Please comment. Let me know if you have any questions. Appreciate it.